they can, they can, they can strut their hips, hump Jake stick. They can strut their hips, hump Jake stick. Get all drunk. No. What was it again? They can hump Jake stick, strut their hips, get all drunk and drink it up. Go out clubbing, go out clubbing. That would have been the theme song. It's true, you know. But no, that wasn't the theme song, was it? So, you peoples can just shut up now. You know what else bugs me? Well, I'm going to tell you how I first discovered lip gloss. Okay, well, I was at my friend Manny's house, and I turned around, and, well, it was just recently Manny's birthday, and I turned around, and I'm like, whoa, Manny, what the, I was like, okay. I was like, oh, cool, you clean your room up, kind of, and there was, like, a giant pile of presents on our bed. And then I was like, what the fuck is that thing on your dresser, Manny? And then I saw the Liv doll on her dresser on, like, a stand, and it was on her dresser just, like, standing there. And, I was like, what the fuck is that, Manny? And then, she was like, oh, it's my Liv doll. I'm like, why is its head huge? And then she's like, because that's the style it is. I'm like, but the head is fucking huge, Manny. I was like, it's this big! And it's almost the size of my head! And then, I was like, what the fuck? Those eyes are creepy. And I go up to it, I was like, what the fuck? And then Manny I was like, oh, Manny, they're following me. I, like, started walking around her bedroom, and Manny's like, what are you doing? I was like, they're following me. And then, I was like, they're following me. And then I was like, does this thing ever scare you at nighttime? And then she was just like, I was like, do you ever feel like the head is, like, staring at you at nighttime? Like, does this ever creep you out, or do you, like, put a blanket over it? And then she's like, no, Manny, it doesn't really, she's like, no, Alexa, it doesn't scare me. I was like, but look at the eyes. And then I, like, picked it up. I was like, look at the eyes, Manny, look at the eyes. And then she's like, I was like, stare into them, Manny. And then she's like, I was like, no, isn't that creepy? And she's like, kind of. And I was like, don't you kind of me? And then I was like, this thing is kind of cool. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, dude, the robot. And then I was like, Manny. And then she's like, what, Alexa? And I'm like, I think I kind of sort of broke it. And then she's like, what? And then she turns around and she's like, I was like, I'm sorry, don't yell at me. And then she's like, then she was just like, Alexa, you didn't break it. I was like, are you sure? And then she's like, I'm positive, Alexa, you didn't break it. I was like, are you positive? And then she's like, Alexa. And then I was like, and then she's like, Alexa, it's not broken. I was like, its hair comes off? And then she's like, yeah, they wear wigs. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. And then she was like, no, whatever, like, I was like, oh, that's kind of weird, don't you think? I was like, oh, cool. I was like, it's bald. And then she's like, Alexa. I was like, what? And then she's like, stop putting the hair off. And I'm like, well, it goes back on. And then she's like, yeah, but it's hard to get back on. And I was like, can I try to take it off? And then she's like, fine. I was like, can I try to put it back on? And she's like, fine. I was like, oh. And then I was like, oh yeah, I put it on. And I was like, yeah. And then the hair came off. I was like, oh. I was like, oh yeah. And then I was like, oh my gosh, why isn't it staying, Manny? And then she's like, because it has the latch in. I was like, but it's not working. It was like, but it's not working. Oh my freaking god. And then she was just like, Alexa, give me that. And then she's like, there. And I'm like, And then she's like, oh no, I'm just kidding. I added that. So then I was like, whatever. And then I put it back on the dresser. And then Minnie starts talking about random crap. And then I took it back out of the dresser. And then I was like laying on her bed like this. I was like staring at it. And then Manny was like, Alexa, what are you doing? And I'm like, and then I was like, she's like, don't you think, Alexa? And I'm like, and then she's like, Alexa. And I'm like, She's like, Alexa. And I'm like, and then she's like, Alexa, what are you doing? And I'm like, she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I think you have a demon Barbie doll. And then she's like, Alexa, it's not a demon Barbie doll. I was like, it won't stop staring at me. It was like, it's looking into my soul. And then she's like, Alexa. I was like, and then she's like, Alexa, what are you doing? And then I was like, it's sucking its soul into my body. And then after that, and then he like took it out of my hand. I was like, he took it out of my hands. I was like,